Everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel, Scrap Addict Creations. Today we're going to do another layout using the, I'm so horrible with these names, Love and Cherish by Photoplay, as well as the Hope and Kindness coordinating cardstock. So I'm finding that that really enhances this paper. I've also kind of I haven't pulled it into the layouts yet, but I pulled out my trio of love story. And I'm kind of hoping at some point I can mix those in as well. So today's layout is guests arriving. And I have kind of made this, oops, it's kind of attached. Um, Kind of a collagey type looking layout. And this is the left page. And this one, let me grab it, is going to be the right page. And I'm going to set that one further aside and actually one of these pieces as well. Oh, you know what? I want that side. And on this one, I want that side. Okay, so we have two of these pages of the coordinating cardstock. I believe it's pine, and those are 8.5 by 11 1/4. We have two of the linen pages, and I closed down my screen. I want to just double check and make sure that it is the correct size because I would hate to say the wrong one. I do that too often. Okay, so this one is 8 1/4 by 10 3/4. And I'm going to do the way, the standard kind of way I like it, to where it just shows the edges here. And this in the center is together on both of these. Okay, so we have a lot of different sizes. I am going to just call out the sizes. Let me grab this one, I guess, while I'm doing that. Okay, so we have Woodgrain paper. We have 3.5 by 4 1/4, and that is on this piece underneath. And this is one of the die cuts. Let me grab this. It's from the Ephemera. I always say that wrong. I look at it and want to say one word, and I know it's wrong. So it is this piece right here with the little heart cut out. And so I wanted to put something behind it. So I ended up putting the wood grain paper, and then I put a little wood heart on it from the Close to My Heart wood hearts. Okay. Then we have 2 5/8 by 3 7/8 wood grain, and that is behind this little journaling card piece that I did just cut down smaller. Okay. Then we have the floral pattern paper. We have 2 3/4 by 3 1/8. And I believe that's this one right here. And then we have 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. So that's this, no wait, 2 1/8 by 3 1/4. Sorry, I have a lot. You will see it down below how many different sizes I have. Okay, so then the striped pattern paper, we have 2.5 by 3.5 right here. And we have 3.5 by, am I on the right one? I am not. 2.5 by 6. Sorry, mixing up the lines. I should just put a space between them. Gray pattern paper, which is just kind of like a, I don't know, it just looks kind of woven on this one. And I have 3 of these at 1/2 inch by 3. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And then I have 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. The woven paper. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. And then tiny floral paper. So I have 3 3/7/8. 3 3 by 7. 3 by 3 7/8. I think I'm saying that right. Oh my goodness. Right here. That's that one. We'll just forget that. And then 1/2 inch by 5 over here. And 3.5 by 4 1/4. That's up here. Okay. Pine coordinating cardstock. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just going to call these out because I have pine here, 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 and here. So we have 2 7/8 by 4 3/8. We have 2.5 by 3 7/8, 2 and 5/8 by 3 and 3/8, 2 and a fourth by 3 and 3/8, and 1 and 7/8 by 2 and 7/8. I have no idea where that last one's at. It's all in here. It's all in here. There's a lot of that. The Sage Hope and Kindness coordinating card stack is 3 by 3 and a fourth, and that is right here. I had an extra picture that wasn't kind of showing over here that I wanted over here, and yeah, that's just what I did right there. The photo mats are linen light and assorted sizes. As you can see, there's a lot. And okay, so I think one thing I have forgotten to mention, I fixed those. Let me see if I can find some of these pictures, because I have a ton of pictures. Here's the procession ones. I rounded every single one of these pictures that I've found. So I am having to actually cut them because I do not want them rounded. So it's also altering the size even that much more to unround these pictures. Okay, so the tags right here and right here are journaling cards. And I fussy cut an additional one for this top piece so it looked layered, as well as this piece, and I popped these pieces here, layered this one, added twine, and I added some wood hearts to that one. I have wood hearts up here. This is a fussy cut piece off of one of the journaling cards here and here. This is a sticker off the sticker sheet, and I think that is pretty much majority of it. Okay, so let's work on the left-hand page first. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I think that'll be easier. Oh, I am going to have a problem. No, I won't. Okay, sorry. You'll see what I was talking about in a minute. It's this piece. I need to cut that down to fit on the page after I get this on here. Okay. And so I will be cutting that after I lift up the page. I'm not going to lift up, well, I guess I could lift up the page and put it back down. These are repositional glue dots. Okay, I just spent like an hour, maybe 2 hours cutting all these pieces, something like that. I don't know. My husband went and emptied all the trash. I got out of it. It was awesome. Okay, I did that wrong. Let's flip this around since I'm working on this side of the page. Oh, I'm glad I found that out early. Okay, this is the edge that's going to meet up with the right. Okay, so let's start by just kind of laying these out. Now, I wanted to put this on either side of here. Okay, I wanted to put this here. I'm not exactly sure how. I'll explain these pictures in just a sec, too. And the reason why I have so many pictures, and it was very difficult to get rid of any. In fact, so difficult that I have a couple pictures that were supposedly on, well, that were originally on this layout that I've actually moved to another layout. Okay, and then I want this here somewhere with this underneath it. I'm not sure, because this one was on a Cricut mat, so I'm not sure if I want it to overlap onto the bottom. And then I want this down here, which this is nowhere near where it's going to go, right? And I think if I remember correctly, I was looking here for that one, and then I wanted the wood hearts there. So that's where I was starting off with. So this one is safe to put down to start off with. Oh, my watch is talking to me quietly, just flashing things. Okay, I'm going to put that up as close as I possibly can. And then I'm going to put this one on next. Let's get that off of there. And I want this one kind of centered underneath this one as close as possible. Because this piece, I want to have as much of that as I possibly can. That was the 6-inch that I wasn't sure how much I was going to get to keep. Okay. So this first picture I am actually putting down is my grandma Jenny, who has passed away quite quite a while ago. I'm loving seeing some of these people that I haven't seen in years. And this is a fantastic picture of her. So I wanted to make sure that it did, pretty good job over there. Okay, let's see here. So now this one, let's put this one on next. I'm sure that I'm going to have to move things because when you're laying things down, it's a little harder to kind of control the narrative. I think about there. That looks about right. And I just want to center this under here. Okay, that looks pretty good. So this picture up here is actually my husband's grandmother who passed away quite a while ago as well. In fact, trying to think. Great grandma right here lived the longest. Granny lived longer, I believe, than my grandmother. And this picture has both of Jason's grandparents on it. And this is my cousin Colleen, who's so old now. No, she's not that old. She has kids though. And it's crazy to see her so young in this picture. I think I want that there or at an angle or something, but I'm not for sure. I don't care about this purse. But it is nice to see Jason's grandmother right there. Okay, that one I'm gonna wait a sec on because I'm okay. So let's see here. Yeah, this is either gonna work or it's not, right? I think I want just a smidge of the linen to show there. Needs to come over a little bit. Let's see if this will work. Okay, that looks pretty good. These are pictures of my grandparents. This is my Grandma Vi and Grandpa Don. This is Krista right here, and this is my Grandpa Don signing the guest book, my Uncle Terry, and my cousin Matthew. And he is, let's see, not quite a year older than Allison, my oldest. Okay, so I know I want those there. This one, that could be a problem. So I really would like this here. Guess that doesn't look too bad if it covers up that picture a little bit. It's just their legs. Maybe I'll pop this one completely instead of flat like I was thinking I was gonna do. Okay. I can just set that there for a sec. Yeah, popped works. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the pictures on this first. And these pictures are I have no idea who this person is. Absolutely no idea. I need to actually ask my husband if he knows who she is. But this is Krista, who was doing the guest book for our wedding, and this is one of the best pictures I have of her. And so I didn't want to not put this on here, but I was also like, I have no idea who this person is. But she signed the guest book. If I can find that, it's in a box somewhere under the stairs. Maybe I can find out who it is. Okay, I'm just going to take this little bit of adhesive off. And I'm going to kind of center this here. And this is Jason's cousin and her first husband. Okay. So now the thing is do I want to put this at an angle? Or do I want to keep it straight? Oh, I kind of like that overlap. I think I want to keep it straight. I want to keep everything kind of boxy. And I'm going to add this little heart here, and then I'm going to add some pop to that too. And that should give this some pretty good dimension. Yeah, all of the grandparents that went to our wedding are no longer with us, which is really sad. So that is a nice thing about looking at these pictures and playing with them, as I'm getting to see some people that were very important to us. And my Uncle Terry's actually passed too. He was pretty awesome. Okay, so there's that page. Now I'm going to work on the next page. And the first thing I am going to actually do is line this paper right here up together and take this piece and put it on there. That is the one piece that I was concerned with. So I can hopefully, pretty close. Let's make sure. There, that's a much better choice right there. Okay, so then I can chop this a little bit later. I don't have to worry about it right now. Okay. Which side? Yep, that side. And because I only have about 4 packages of this paper, I'm not going to fib and say I was not stressing when I started using it as a whole sheet, because I was. Okay, so yeah, part of me wants to gut this and part of me wants to just leave it because I don't want the back of it to be that way. So maybe on the next one I will gut them and maybe put, I don't know, or maybe I'll leave it and figure out how it looks good to me to put a border around it instead. Maybe we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna grab this one and move you over. Okay, so I've got that piece. I'm gonna apply these together, and then we'll have this piece. This page is actually easier than that page, I think. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And then I do not have a title for this page. I was going to put guests arriving, and then I thought no. I'm going to leave it just as the pictures. Let the pictures tell the story on this one. Okay, so here we have Krista and Candy, which I didn't even know Candy had came to the wedding. That's, kind of interesting to me. And I thought I'll put that there. And this is Jack and Nancy, sorry. and their son, my mom's dear friends. This is Jason's grandparents, all of them, and his dad. So that's kind of cool to have a picture of them all. It's not a great picture, but it is a picture of them all. I'm going to add that to there. So this one, I want that on it. This go up a little higher. Yeah. Okay. And then this is Jason's uncle and his boys. And now there is a problem. Let's see here. Would it be better? Okay, I think that's going to have to go up there. They're going to have to go up a little bit more. That should be fine. I'm going to put this one down and just accept its placement. And these boys are both married with lots, well, one of them has 2 kids, and well, I think they both have 2 kids. Lots and lots of kids. I don't know about Krista. I know that these are my mom's friends that they still hang out with, which is nice. My Uncle Bob, my mom and dad see him every once in a while. There. Okay, I'm gonna put this one down, kind of, and then I'll slip this little bit underneath it. Go down a smidge more. And just have a smidge of that showing. And then put this picture. I think I kind of want to center that one. And then I'm going to pop this one as I did the other one. And then we just have a little bit of embellishments. And I have a layout done of a bunch of people. A bunch of people. So I'm excited that this was one that is making it into the album. It was one I was debating if I should. And the more I kept looking at the pictures, the more I was realizing I really wanted these people in my album. So, especially the ones that have passed. It's interesting when you're young, you've got all these people around you, and then as you get older, there's not as many. And you start realizing you miss them a lot more than you thought you would. Some people already know that because they're smarter than me. Okay, there we go. I really love these little cards. They're so cute. Okay, and then this, they just have some gifts in their hands, which was so sweet of them. So sweet. But I thought this would be kind of cute to just kind of put some flowers right there. And then this one needs to be flat because I'm putting that heart over it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. It's not going to be all over it. And I think I'm going to actually go up a little higher than I had intended because everything kind of shifted up, which perfectly fine. But then I can, I'm going to put that like that, and I'll wipe some of this glue off. There we go. Take the mat that I had a bunch of supplies on and move these 2 closer together, and let's take a look. I really like this. Very happy with this one. Okay, oh, gotta trim. Gotta trim. Just gotta. Okay, there we go. Much better. Okay, there that one is. So cute. Such a nice collage. I don't know. This is probably one of my favorite collages. I really like this. And so it'll look pretty nice together, aside from the fact that I need to move you real quick. Oh gosh, had him over not quite far enough. So that's pretty much how it'll look in the book. This is slightly off. Oh, mainly because this is slightly off. Should have matched that up, but it'll be about that far apart, so it's not really going to be noticeable. So fun. I love this layout. I love this paper. It's so pretty. Hopefully, I will get to do lots more with it. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come play today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you would love to see more of my videos. Leave a comment. I always appreciate those, and I try to get back as soon as possible on those. And have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.